welcome to Sultan of Spirit. My name is Zelda, and today I'm going to do the weekly love reading for Cancer. Yeah, hope my Cancers are doing well. It's a general reading, so please take the reading as it resonates. Take what resonates and leave what does not. There might be multiple messages for multiple Cancers out there, going through different things with similar energies. But in any case, let's see what you've been dealing with, what you've been going through, Cancer, and what energies are approaching you when it comes to your love life and love connections. By the way, once I'm through with the weekly readings, I'll move forward with the rest of the monthly readings. So sorry about that. Which you'll be up next, Cancer, for the monthly reading. Looks like some of you Cancers are dealing with a situation where it's just not moving. It's like stuck, or it's come to a complete stop. Might be some problems with trust, material problems, a lack of offer or opportunity in a practical material sense. But yeah, in any case, there's like absolutely no movement in your situation right now, Cancer. Some of you are dealing with somebody, sadly, who is not loyal and not cooperative either. I'm about to show you guys the cards. Give me 1 second. Yeah, there's a lack of teamwork, cooperation on your person's side and their energies, Cancer. And for some of you are dealing with somebody who is not trustworthy and not loyal. They might have a third party involved in the situation. So yeah, let me show you the cards. Central energy influencing you, or that you're dealing with or working with, Cancer, is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Like I mentioned before. Your situation has come to a complete stop, likely due to financial problems, material problems. Could be where there's a lack of trust and stability, a lack of movement, no solutions, no practical solutions. Yeah, take whatever resonates, but whatever your situation is, just come to a complete stop. It's not moving forward, not growing. It's just halt. And these cards are also showed up for you, Cancer, the Empress, along with the Seven of Wands. So it's like you're lowering your defenses and focusing on a more like compassionate, nurturing, loving energy. You're like very fertile right now in many different ways, Cancer. You can manifest things, you can bring things to fruition. But it's like you're coming from a compassionate place, a loving, caring place, a nurturing place, or a creative place. And you've lowered your defenses. Somebody's avoiding a change here. I have the Empress, and right below her, I have the Emperor. I just saw that, but in reverse. So that can mean multiple things. For some of you, Cancers, it's like you're on board in this situation or partnership, but your person may not be, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates, but it's like the Empress is there with her positive, healthy energy. She's present, you know, but the Emperor is not. He's not feeling this situation He may not be present, may be overly controlling, um, may have may turn very, very cold and calculating. Could be some anger issues or just frustration. And yeah, power and control issues. Some of you may be dealing with somebody like that. Either that or they're just not present at all within this partnership. That's one way of looking at it. It could be true for some of you. But yeah, I'll get back to that in a second. Your person's energy is the Hierophant along with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, some of you are dealing with somebody who is dealing with someone else. Three Pentacles, third party situation could be true, could be the case for some of you. So yeah, infidelity, betrayal, this could be somebody you're married to or had a commitment, long time commitment with, and they're just like either not doing their part, they're not working, they're not cooperating with you, there's no teamwork. There might also be financial troubles, or issues with like taking on like responsibility and putting in practical work, doing their part, being a part of a team. There's trouble with that for your person. Or there's a third person involved that they're trying to keep secret while still trying to be with you. Or, trying to appear like they're, with you when they're not, when they have something else going on in the dark. They don't want you to find out about. And they might portray themselves with this image, though, that they're like very moral, very noble, very responsible, traditional, and truthful and loyal and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's just an image. And whether they're not putting in the work or they're keeping someone else around when they're not supposed to, some that not supposed to be going on is happening with them. Yeah, with the Emperor, this could also mean, I also have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This could also mean that, Cancer, you're giving up. That you're giving up control, you're giving up trying to, steer the situation the way you want it to, or, direct it or control it or whatever. It's like you're completely giving up, you're not waiting around this anymore, you're not going to stay and fight or be defensive or put in any energy into this, because I think a lot of you feel very tired. And for other Cancers, there could also be control issues. Whether you are controlling or they are, I don't know, take it as it resonates, but it's showing up on your side of, your energies. So I'm going to read it like that. But yeah, there could be some control issues, some anger issues, or you might turn very cold and calculating and mean and bitter. You might have trouble respecting boundaries or setting them and keeping them, or, or you might lash out really intensely when other people step over boundaries. There might be issues of irresponsibility as well. But yeah, this is like an unhealthy Emperor that's either unpresent or just like, toxic and unhealthy. Take it as it resonates. Your person is, if they're not already, they're going to feel very lonely, isolated. They might isolate themselves, or you might leave them, I don't know. But they're going to, it's like they're going to think when they're alone, but it's like their loneliness, for some of you, might have gone like a little too far, or might go a little too far. But they're going to take action, whether it's like contacting you, or it could be like, moving towards something, doing something. There is some action here. And it's going to be because they feel so lonely. And they're unable to get over a situation, like emotionally. They're unable to walk away from a situation emotionally, really. For you, Cancer, I have the Two of Swords along with the Tower in reverse. So there's like a decision that's being postponed or avoided. It's like you're trying to avoid a situation turning up in disaster. Like some situation is going to come to an end, and it's going to be very intense. It's going to come to it's going to feel like a disaster for you. Like it's all coming down, crumbling, crashing. And you're trying to avoid it. It's like you're trying to avoid making a decision, because if you do, it's going to lead to that tower moment of change, of ending, of disaster or failure. And so you're avoiding. You might be indecisive. You might feel like you don't know everything you need to know about the situation to make the best decision. Or you might have some fears. But yeah, you're avoiding making a decision here. And your person, there's like a lack of stability here. It could be where your situation mutually, your partnership, is pretty unstable and untrustworthy, especially if there's a third person involved. I mean, that makes sense, right? But yeah, I think that they feel it's like this has come to a failure, but they're avoiding an ending as well, because emotionally they're still unable to walk away. They could have physically walked away, mentally walked away, but emotionally they still have, they're still unable to. I have 10 of Pentacles in reverse along with the 8 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, the situation is just unstable. There's no fulfillment here. There might be family problems for some of you, or financial material problems. Or your person might have this. But yeah, like this family, this legacy, this fulfillment, tangible material security, it just did not happen, or just won't, and they can't get over the fact that they did not reach this. 10 of Pentacles, the material fulfillment and happiness. Or it could be where they wanted to build a family with you, and it just didn't work out for some of you Cancers. And for some of you, your person is just the one who's unstable and untrustworthy, and maybe even bad with money or bad with family, or because they were unable to walk away from something or someone or some issues. But yeah, let's move on. Let's see what else the cards have to tell us about you, Cancer. About your love life for the next 7 days. What else is happening for Cancers? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse showed up again as the central energy influencing you, that will be influencing you, Cancer. You're going to feel so burdened, so tired, Cancer. Like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you feel alone in this burden, in this pain too, or exhaustion. You feel so isolated, or you're going to feel isolated and alone in your pain. For some of you, yeah, your person went around behind your back with someone else, and you can't get over it. You're stuck on it. There's definitely a lot of instability here. Lack of trust, weak foundations, just you're not fulfilled. You can't trust this situation. There's no prosperity, no way this can grow. And somebody's avoiding an ending. It's like your person's like very... This is confusing. They're like in and out. There's codependency issues between you and your person, Cancer. Your person also might be financially in trouble, or they might have debt. They might have experienced a financial loss, like loss of a job or position or something, money, property, kids. Take whatever resonates. But yeah, there is a codependency issues, and they're very controlling too about this. Some of you guys could be like child support stuff too, but in any case, they're very codependent in a material sense, and they're very controlling. They won't let go, and they're very in and out too with their emotions. They're emotionally available, then they're not. They're manipulative, then they're healthy. They're offering you love, then they're not at all. So it's like very in and out, very confusing. And something bad happened between you two. Again, for some of you, that could have been where like this person was just not loyal to you. There was like they brought in a third party. And for others, it could have just been like there was a lack of responsibility and teamwork, collaboration, cooperation between you two. They didn't do their part. They were irresponsible, or they just didn't, want to work with you for some reason. They just want to do things their own way, maybe. But yeah, you're like, you might be holding some sort of a grudge, or you just can't get over that whatever issue you guys had in the past. You can't get over it. You're like looking at it and analyzing it and thinking it over and over. And I think some of you are trying to get over it, trying to move forward. And some cancers might even try to figure out a way to still cooperate with this person. Maybe you need to, maybe you have to, I don't know. But yeah, I think some of you want to figure out how to cooperate or make this situation work for you, maybe. Try to see how it can work in your advantage. Let me show you. Central energies, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, like I said, an instability, lack of trust, lack of prosperity, could be family issues. And for you, like you remember when I said you feel so burdened, like you have the weight of the world on your shoulder, Cancer, and you feel very alone in this too. Like you have to carry all of this weight and baggage and responsibilities or bad experiences, whatever you went through, but you have to carry all of it all alone. And you might be isolating yourself in an extreme way, in an unhealthy way. Watch out for that. You might feel very tired. So you want to probably be alone, some of you. And yeah, your person, like I mentioned, codependency issues, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, along with the Hangman in reverse. They're refusing to let go of a codependent situation, or they're very controlling, especially when it comes to money, material matters, maybe even family. Or status and stuff. And they may not let go of you, Cancer, for some of you. But yeah, they're like very controlling in an unhealthy way. They might have debt, money problems. They might have suffered a loss, like I said, a job or material stuff, possessions, property, whatever. But yeah, in any case, they're not letting go. They're very controlling. And yeah, bad memories. Trying to figure out a way to make this work for you. Looking for teamwork, looking for cooperation. But it's like at the same time, you're still stuck on this past situation that was just not working. Bad experience. Something didn't work out. And you're still like holding a grudge or just thinking about it and stuck on it, especially in an emotional way. Again, for some of you, it could have been like they went behind your back with someone else, betrayed you. Could have been like, a love, sexual partner, or it could be something else where somebody conspired against you, with, you know, your person conspired against you with someone else, collaborated with someone against you. It could also be the issue too. Whatever your case though, this is crazy because I have the King of Cups in reverse and then the Queen of Cups in the upright for your person's energy, Cancer. So like I said, they're there, they're not. They're offering you emotion, support, compassion, or whatever, and then they're not. They may be manipulative and closed off, or just have like emotional outbursts, and then they turn around and act like they're in control of their emotions, and they can offer you love, and they're healthy and everything. So they're very like, two sides to them almost. They can be emotionally very healthy, and then they can turn very manipulative or cold when it serves them. Or they could be very, very unsure about how they feel about you or this situation too. They might feel like a part of them is just they don't feel the love and compassion, and a part of them feels like love. And so they may be confused what to do. Their emotions might be all jumbled up too. And yeah, your energies comes up as the Four of Wands along with the Page of Swords in reverse. It's just unhealthy, immature communication about your partnership or family or connection or situation. Because with the Four, it's like, with these two people and this, it's like there's a home, a relationship, partnership, connection or something between you two, but you don't really feel like talking about it. I think you might even cut them off. You might avoid them, especially if you're around each other. The communication might be very on and off, very little, very controlled, or very like bitter and immature, like throwing jabs at each other, criticizing, or it might not be any communication at all. But there's also potential for spying on each other here. Checking out each other's like social network, going through your phone or email, I don't know. Or if you're around each other, you might, you or them might be spying, like, oh, where are they going? What are they doing? But in any case, it's unhealthy, immature communication or lack thereof. And your person's, finally, their energy is the Nine of Wands along with the Six of Wands, both in reverse. They're going to give up. They're going to feel like this has come to a complete failure. And they've been like knocked off their horse. They don't feel confident anymore. They're not winning. And they're not going to be defensive and wait around on the situation anymore either. I think they're going to completely give up because they feel like it's just not worth it. It's just not working. It's failure, at least for now. So yeah, that was your weekly love reading, Cancer. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please like the video. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving. I'll see you guys soon again. Bye-bye. Take care.